What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. This video, as you already know, is King Malone. I got my boy with me already. Y'all have already seen him on my channel. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
LD Yaps, man. YouTube LD Yaps.
Indeed.
All we do is just yap all day long. So
Indeed. Talking about life. Talking about how to be better, man.
how to be better every day.
Every day. So today's topic, we're talking about why adjusting is really critical and very important in your life. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up. You ready for it?
Let's get it. Let's get it.
So why do you think adjusting is very important in your life? And a very important thing to learn.
I believe that it's important to adjust in life because life is not a consistent thing. It does not stay the same, and there's constantly changes happening in life. As the Bible say, like, there's seasons for everything, you know? So for example, if there is a drought, then you got to learn how to move and still make money and eat during a drought. You got to adjust for the drought. So basically, to answer your question, life is always changing. Nothing is the same. Nothing's the same. Granted, everything is repeated, but same thing, different scenario.
Every day you're just adjusting to whatever life gives you.
Whatever life give you, because
like, it's random. It's random.
Exactly.
It's like you go and you like, you know what, today I'm just going to go to work, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to do all these different things, and all of a sudden you get hit with a flat tire. Now what you going to do? Like, you got to adjust.
Or the gym closed.
Exactly. Now, I'm laying, unless you go to a 24-hour.
They say machines broke down.
Machines broke down. I mean, you got to work on something else.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, but like every single day, typically there's one scenario that just doesn't go as planned. And it's like, what do you do in that moment as far as adjusting? And I think that like finding that is very, very crucial.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that'll probably lead me to my next question. Like, how do you adjust? How do you know what adjustments you need to make in a certain scenario? Like, what's happening for you?
Okay. So as you know, I've been doing trading recently, of course. And when it comes to trading, it's not just something, of course, you just get overnight. And it's not just something like just snap like that.
Of course.
So you gotta learn. Tough. It's very, very tough. You gotta learn new things. And as I've been growing over these past 4 months, 4 or 5 months,
about 5 months.
So about 5 months now. As I've been growing over these 5 months, I've been realizing that crucial moments of when I need to be looking at the market for myself, I gotta be at work at that time or start getting ready for work. So I adjusted and decided to go to sleep a little earlier so that I can wake up a little earlier to go and actually look at the chart and see what it is that I need to do for the day. Because you're a witness to that. I'll be texting you like at 5, 6 in the morning. Hey, this is what I see on the chart. This is what I think it's gonna do.
So he sure does.
That's what I do. I'm what they say, how they say it, just for the game. I do it just for the game.
Love for the game.
Love for the game. Yeah. So it just literally just figuring out that there's a problem, how to solve that problem, and still get the results that you want or you need to get.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
You know, going to the trading thing, because I've had that. Like doing it for 5 years, I've had so many different adjustments. Many times. One thing that I've learned, especially when it comes to life in general, is that like you're always just kind of going with the flow. But at the same time, you're trying to figure out how can I make the best adjustments possible for this scenario. Like it's kind of like when you think about it, you know, for me personally, I think about different situations that can happen. Like I'm not thinking about the moment all the time. I'm thinking about futuristic.
What could go wrong?
And it's like, so if I'm about to start, you know, if you're a person, you're like, I want to get into entrepreneurship. I want to start this business. I want to work this job. Worst case scenario is I could lose that job. The business doesn't take off. Things don't go right. What do you do in that moment to need to adjust? And that's me thinking futuristically. And so whenever I think about stuff like that, I'm like, hey, well, if that were to happen, what do I need to be doing now to make sure I don't like fail for those for those moments? And then you think about, well, I just need to adjust. Like if your case is I'm about to lose my job, and you're like, hey, well then that means I won't have no money. You need to start adjusting how you're already getting your paychecks now, in case anything does happen. So you know, whenever it came to trading and entrepreneurship and business, I'm like, hey, well, what if I have a slow month? What if I hit a failing trade, or what if I have a bad week? Like, what am I going to do to get back up and just make the right adjustments for me to keep going? You know what I'm saying? And I know when that happened for me, man, just having the mentality of the futuristically adjusting, that was like, I'm not always just living in the moment. Like that was for me personally, that was very big. And so,
day by day.
You know, that I think that whenever you start adjusting and you start doing things in your life, nothing's going to move smoothly. If I could tell you, hey, for the next year, you're not going to have any problems, you'd be like, bro, what are you talking about? There's no way I'm not going to have the best year of my life with no setbacks. So it's just inevitable that you're going to have moments where you're going to have pullbacks and have downfalls. Right. And it's like, what do I do to adjust? Like, that's just what you got to think about. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
So,
So what it kind of sounds like is, for you, a big part of your adjustment is also like insurance. Yeah. Covering your back for later on. Mm-hmm. Pretty smart. And also, I like what you talk about, how living in the moment, because a lot of people in today's society is just okay with living in the moment and not thinking about what they need to do for the future, but instead they just, okay, I'm gonna do this now, but they don't think about how it's gonna affect them tomorrow or next week.
Correct.
And that's what I really don't understand. It's just different breed, I guess, man.
It's just like the small-mindedness sometimes.
Yeah.
When you talk to different people, for myself, as you already know, I don't smoke and I don't drink. But there's some people that's out there that's like, you know what, man, tonight we're just gonna go out and we're just gonna get blacked out. Like the goal is
to get blacked out.
I'm going to get blacked out. And then you wake up and you're like, why did I even do that? I'm throwing up, I don't feel well.
I lost my keys.
I lost a lot of money.
My wallet.
Where's my stuff at? Who was I interacting with?
Did I get groped or something?
Huh? Got it. Like what is it that I like? Why did I do that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Most
but like
definitely.
you're not preparing for those moments.
Right.
Like, oh wait, no, that's not right.
You're not preparing for the future, or you too busy living in a moment that you're not thinking about tomorrow.
Yeah. Because it's like, bro, like the small-mindedness that people have.
Yeah.
And you're not thinking about the future at all. Like you said, everything is like in the present.
Yeah.
And you're just like, you know what? I'm just gonna make the most of anything that I'm in right now.
Right.
Like, but what if?
Yeah.
What you need to do right now is set certain things up for the future. Right. And right now you're just failing in the moment.
Exactly. And I work with a lot of old heads. I'm the youngest person in my job, and they always talking to me about retirement. Okay. Hey, make sure you set back for retirement. You don't want to be like this in 50, 60 still work. I'm like, I understand it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But one crucial thing that I'm realizing is, being that I'm the youngest, I got the most endurance. As y'all can see, I'm pretty well in shape. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty athletic. I give a new perspective to everything. I don't get tired as easily as everybody else, and I can push through most. I got the most agility. Whatever the case may be, I'm outshining everybody in my field, in my job. Of course, because I'm the youngest, not to boast or blow my own horn, but
I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, it is what it is, and I kind of like realize, like, bro, the closest person to my age is like 27. The next one is like 28, and then 33, and like 37, and then 55, and 66. So I'm 22 years old, and I'm working with these guys that's already thinking about setting themselves up for retirement, and I'm thinking, bro, I'm young. Yeah. Like, granted, I am thinking about my future in retirement, but it's not going to be here at this job. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5, nor am I saying, like, am I knocking anybody working 9 to 5, but as for me, I know that I've always, at every job I worked at, people will call me a try-hard. That's what, at FedEx, they call me try-hard because I quick with the packages. But it's because I have a gift from God to be really strong work ethic, bro. Yeah. Like, I work so freaking hard, and my problem is I work so hard for everybody else that when it's time for work hard on myself, I'm already too tired. I've distributed the energy to everybody else. So now that I realize that I've been adjusting everything that I've been doing, I've been being, what's the word I'm looking for? Frugal with my time. Okay. I've been being very observant in the things that I do, watching the things that I'm doing, and I'm making sure, like, okay, I'm going to work hard at my job, of course, because I don't want to be lazy at nobody's job. Of course. Those who can be trusted with small can be trusted with big. So I don't want nobody to be lazy that I hire when I'm a boss or something. So I'm going to work hard, but I'm adjusting my life, and I'm kind of, you know, like we playing dominoes and you washing the dominoes. That's what I'm doing in my life right now. Just imagine it's all dominoes. I'm washing my life right now, and I'm choosing, structuring and adjusting what parts need to go where, what time need to go where. Okay,
What dominoes you got to remove?
Exactly.
On the table.
What dominoes need to go? Okay, cool. I see that I ain't got big six. He ain't got big six. She must got big six. One of us got to have it. So if I ain't got it, okay, boom. Now I got to plan my next move to see what's going to happen. And building a good structure, healthy structure of work, and still trying to grow myself and my personal brand. Because these 9 to 5s are draining, bro.
Yeah.
This guy know.
Man, I know it, man. It was, when I was working, that was a big thing for me as well.
Yeah.
Trying to find that balance of like life, work, business, fun. Yeah. At the time, relationships, like you got all these different balances that you're trying to like do and adjust to on a consistent basis. That's why I said, like, it's not like you could be like, this week, this next week, it's gonna be a perfect week. Like, you just never know what could happen. Yeah. You just gotta adjust and be ready for it. Right. I always live by this one quote. It's stay ready so you don't gotta get ready. Like in the back of my head, I'm always like, all right, are you ready for this? Right. But if you feel like you're not ready for it, that means you haven't just been preparing for that moment. So if you stay ready, then you don't got to get ready. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. When you have that extra tire in the back, then when that tire blows out, I'm already ready for it. Right. I already got it in the back. I got the in the trunk right now. I got the rod and everything. But just imagine, tire go out, you don't have the extra tire, or you don't have the tools. Right. You don't have what you need, and now you're stuck there and you're stranded for a longer period of time. Right. That's how a lot of people live in their life because they don't feel like they're actually ready for the moment. So stay ready so you don't gotta get ready. Right. Is one of the things that I love to live by, and it helps me stay prepared for a lot of things that come into my life, but it helps me adjust because I'm already preparing for all these other things. Right. Like you said, the dominoes. I'm already figuring out, okay, what people do I need to pay attention to? Right. What dominoes do I need to move and the structure? What can I do with the deck or the dominoes that I have? And that's what helps me keep my life in order. Yeah. It's adjusting is so big. It's a big part of life that people don't really realize. Yeah. I think.
I definitely agree. One thing I want to add to adjusting, because sometimes you can't be prepared for everything. Like there's going to be some situations or circumstances where you, freaking monkey done flew from the sky and blew my roof out the house. I ain't got insurance for that. I didn't cover that. Seriously, I'm just something random.
Yeah, something random. Yeah.
So another part of adjusting that I want to be clear about and shine importance on is adjusting when everything has already went bad. Like basically, not getting back up. It's another word for it, but we're just gonna say
like recovery.
Recovery, exactly. Okay. Adjusting through recovery, because the example with the tire. So yeah, you might be stranded for a long period of time. Okay, yeah, you ain't prepared. Cool, tire blew out. You ain't got the stuff you need. Okay, now you stranded. Now either you're gonna sit there stranded, or you're going to call somebody, call the police, call the tow company, do something to try to adjust and get you back up. It was a situation where my transmission blew in my car. That was like a 4K fix. Yeah. I'm like, all right, what I'm about to do? Payday, just got paid, got groceries and everything. I don't know how I'm about to get back and forth to work. So I didn't prepare. I didn't prepare for the transmission to blow out. Didn't have a backup plan for what I was going to do if it did blow out. So I had to adjust and figure out what moves can I make. Okay, washing the dominoes. Okay, boom, pick it up my hand. Okay, boom. Okay, I'm saying I got 5-5. Okay, bet. Let me see if one of my coworkers can take me back and forth to work, and then at the end of the week I'll pay them XYZ amount for gas until my car get fixed. Yeah. Let me go around and see what I can do to scrape up a few extra coins so that I can get the transmission fixed or get a rental car, get another car. It's important to basically adjust by recovering, because sometimes the recovery process, like you can be so caught up on the situation that happened that it feel like it's gonna last forever, and you never adjust from it, and it takes you longer. So life going like this on an uphill uptrend, all of a sudden you got pullback and it just blow. Let me put it simple term. It just all of a sudden life going up and then it just blows.
This guy's a trader for real.
We started right here, life going up. Yeah. And then it just blows straight through where we started. Yeah. So instead of us taking our 10 steps up, we took 30 steps back. So we could be so focused on the 30 steps back that we don't even realize, bro, this is just temporary. Like, this is not gonna last forever. Correct. And we stressing over stuff we ain't got no control over. Correct. And it'd be impossible to adjust through it because we so focusing on what happened and poor me. And you gotta learn how to adjust to the recovery. Remember that it ain't gonna last forever. Like, eventually it's gonna pass. It's been stuff that I probably told you about 4-5 months ago that I done forgot about that I was stressing about. Yeah. Because God done already worked it out for me. That's a huge part of adjustment too. Definitely. I want to add before I stop yapping and let
Definitely.
you
go ahead, man. Go ahead. Let them know.
Jesus needs to be a part of your entire life for one. But when it comes to adjusting, it's impossible to do it on our own strength because we're humans. We only know so much, but his wisdom is beyond our wisdom. You got to think, he been here since the dawn of time. We barely been here a couple of, you 24, I've only been here 22 years. Yeah. And it's stuff I've still got to learn.
Definitely.
He already knows everything I'm going to go through. I'm going to do whatever the case may be. So why not go to somebody who already know how to help you get through it, who got a specific plan to help you adjust through it. Sure. I'm sure when the situation with COVID happened, he probably ain't know how to adjust. I'm sure he probably prayed. God helped him adjust. Look where he at now. Indeed. You know what I'm saying?
Completely different. Yeah. Yeah, and actually that was actually like one of my main. People call it the canon event, for Spider-Man. Yeah. But that was definitely a canon event moment that took a major adjustment. Damn. For a lot of people, you lost your job.
Right.
You had to stay at home. You were forced not to go anywhere. You were forced to wear a mask. You was forced to, take care of hospital bills that was unexpected, potentially. Like things came up, Yeah. And for me, clearly I lost my job, but that was also an eye-opener to entrepreneurship. That was my eye-opener to other ways to actually make money on my own without having to worry about a job. Yeah. And so, that took a lot of faith. That took a lot of, God, is this where you want me? Right. Because around that time I was actually graduating, and I was like, do I want to go to college? Or do I want to just work again? Or do I want to try this entrepreneurship thing? Right. Like, that was really big for me, making that decision.
Taking
I was like, God, where do you want me to be at on these different paths? And, we're in a completely different situation.
Crazy.
And I thank God every day, because I'm like, I don't have to be here. I could have been working and be like, you know what, I'm just not going to start a business. Right. I'm not going to start trading. That's too risky.
Making pieces or something.
Doing something completely different. Right. And now God has put me in a position where I'm able to help other people and better themselves while making money at the same time. And that's why you got to learn. Making that adjustment, but having God in your corner to help you be able to make the right adjustment. Exactly. There's so many different things you could do. Right. I know we keep using the same analogy, but it's like, imagine you have you blow the tire, and you can call the insurance, you can call the police, you can call your parents, you can call your siblings. Right. You have all these different alternatives that you can do, but it's like, which one's the best thing? Right. Okay, if I have insurance, then maybe they can come out and, they're doing their job. That's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to help you out. But I could just call my mom because she doesn't stay that far, and she knows how to fix a tire. Or I can call this person. Got all these different alternatives, but it's like God's going to give you different avenues, but He's only giving you a couple of those for the ones that you should actually take. Right. And that's where in my life I figured out, God, you're going to give me different options, but that doesn't mean they're all there for me to take. Yeah. And that's why I have to trust on, have faith in what He has for me. Yeah.
That's crazy, man. I can definitely I can see God's hand on you, bro. Like I can literally see His hand on you and everything that you're doing.
Wow, thank you, man.
No, I'm serious. Like I'm being dead serious. Like, all jokes aside. I'll tell you after this. Anyways, though, I think another thing to add, a very important thing to add on to that is, like, everything is going to be like one big test that we're going to have to adjust to. Like, either we're going to pass the test or we're going to fail the test and succumb to the circumstance, and it's going to cave in on us. But one important thing is that, like, you got to actually take the action. If you're going to ask God to help you adjust, like, faith without works is dead. The analogy that I was thinking about is, I tell God, man, I want to be a morning person, God. I want to wake up early in the morning so that I can spend more time with you and so I can work out, so I can get my day started early, knock out everything early on in the day so later on in the day I can chill. I got the rest of the day to do whatever I want to do. And I ask him that, but I'm not going to sleep at an early time. I'm eating junk food past 8 o'clock. I'm drinking soda at 8. You know, I'm scrolling through my phone, watching TV. You know, snoozing alarms. Like, faith without works is dead. So, with the right approach to that needs to be, okay, I'm going to sleep early. I'm making sure that I'm not eating past 8. I'm making sure that I'm not scrolling on Instagram or TikTok. I'm making sure that I'm exercising, whatever the case may be, before I go to sleep so that I can relieve some of that energy off. Yeah. So, if you want to adjust and if you want to kind of prepare, you got to realize that you got to do more than just ask God, because faith without works is dead. So your works got to line up with your faith. If your works don't line up, then it ain't true faith. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Point blank period. Mm-hmm. If it smell like a monkey, but it walk like a dog, it may not be a monkey. You know, it got to smell like a monkey and walk like a monkey to be a monkey. Mm-hmm. So, therefore, your actions got to line up. Craziest thing, man. I hate to talk about trading because I don't want y'all to think I'm trying to promote this guy. But I literally used to pray to God every day, man, please let me be profitable. Please let me be profitable, please. And if I was not profitable, I was raging. If a trade didn't go my way, I was like literally just
true story.
Like, he took the truth.
True story.
It's audio. Like, I can't tell you how many times I was willing easily to give up on this. Mm-hmm. But every day I was praying, God, make me profitable. Please help me. Please, I need this trade. Please, Lord, please. If you let me go back to even just $0 in this trade, I promise you I'm gonna get out. It go up, I get out. It was times where I prayed that God gave me a trade. Yeah. And he would give me a trade. And he would tell me, all right, get out right here. And I stay in.
See?
And I lose the whole trade. Bro, all jokes aside though, man, I was asking God to help me be profitable when my prayer should have been, show me what you want me to do. Show me the way you want me to go. Mm-hmm. Like, my prayer had been changing to, what's your will, God? Mm-hmm. Let your will be done. The Bible said that seek him with all our heart and he gonna make our path straight. So I try to seek him in everything that I do. Granted, I'm not a perfect person. I make mistakes. We all do. We all sin. We all fall short of the glory. But I still try my hardest to seek him. And for one, I believe in him. And I try to repent for the things that I do every day. But anyways, now my prayer is, instead of making me profitable, my prayer is, God, show me what you see in the market, or bless Elijah so that whatever he called on the market hit today, bless his eyes so he can see whatever, or show me what you want me to see in the market today. Do you want me to take this trade? You don't want me to take this trade? Where should my stop loss be? How much lot should I put in? And I'm telling you, this guy will tell you, I was trash a month ago, right? I was blowing accounts a month ago, like account after account after account.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, and all of a sudden, I'm going crazy now.
Indeed.
I'm going crazy, and it's all because I changed my perspective. I adjusted. I had faith, and my works lined up. That's the recipe to success right there.
Correct.
Faith, works, adjustment. That's it. That's how you win. We just gave you sauce. We just gave you the secret sauce.
That's it.
And
hard work, of course.
You
gotta want it. You
got to.
You gotta be willing to work through the hard times, of course, and the adjusting. Because if you don't, you will stay the same. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, you will stay the same.
Recovery.
So, yeah, man. You gave a lot of gems in this one.
Hey, if y'all ain't learned nothing for this, it's just because y'all don't want it bad enough, and I can't do nothing for you right there, but I'm sorry.
For real. We can only say so much.
We can only do so much.
We can only do so much. And if you got to the end of this video, give the video a like. Because this guy, you know he's going to be back. You already know he's going to be back, man.
I'm telling y'all, man.
Hey, man, real quick, though, look at him, man. This guy is a changed man, man. A couple months ago, I just want to say this before we wrap up the video. A couple months ago, man, this guy was trying to figure out trading, figure out what he wanted to do with life. Wow. The mentality was different. The emotional space was different. And now we see where he's at now. Or I see where he's at. Of course, I have more interaction with him. But I see the growth that he's had over all this time. You know, from conversations every day, different videos that, you know, he's posted, different ways that he acts now, different ways that he carries himself. It's all just starting to elevate and grow. I just want to say, man, I'm very proud of you. Because you know, at the beginning it was a rough time, you know, but we had to make a lot of adjustments. You know, we had a lot of things that we had to like tweak. A lot of real moments that we had to have, and I was like, this is what we need to do if you want to get to this certain space, you know. And for him to be here, like you said, you know, just a month ago he was having a hard time getting and tweaking, and now he made the right adjustments, and now, you know, we're hitting a very high win rate, you know,
100% win rates, bro.
And things are different, you know. So I'm just excited where he's going to be by the end of the year, a couple months. You know, next time we might be making this video. Who knows what might be on the
penthouse or something.
Might be on the wrist, or you know where we at. Maybe the next thing is that we're vlogging, buying a car, or traveling.
You never know, man.
So I'm excited, man. I'm excited, but this guy I'm very proud of.
Appreciate it, man.
So,
appreciate it, man.
That being said, though, y'all, if y'all made it to the end, like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Instagram, as it's already above. And until then, y'all, I will catch you in the next video.
Y'all be smooth.
I'm gone.